the Chiefs in a division football game. 3rd and 1 here at their own 34, just under one. Trying to get to the outside again. 35 into the open
field. After an impressive 3-0 start, Week 4 in the NFL would present yet another challenge for the Chiefs, the Washington Redskins. But this Week 4 matchup, like every good story, had a wild card. After re-injuring his groin in LA, the Chiefs put kicker Cairo Santos on injured reserve and signed rookie Harrison Butker off the Carolina Panthers practice squad. There's nothing quite like Monday Night Football under the lights of Arrowhead, especially when it's your NFL debut.
Chiefs, the only undefeated team left in the league, 3-0.
And Andy Reid says the Redskins are the best team they have played so
It's
far.
the Chiefs and Redskins. Is there more Monday Night magic awaiting?
The atmosphere is going to be electric. It is giving everyone goosebumps.
I need you to ride for the man beside you, bro. Yo, boy, let's go, man.
The NFL's leading running back, Kareem Hunt, tries it right up the middle, and he gets pounded right away. There's now an injured player.
Oh, that's their
excuse me.
And that is not a good sign either.
What happened, Larry?
It's Duvernay Tardif, I believe. And this is a big issue.
I popped my MCL.
What?
I heard I popped my MCL.
Do you think we can help you get off?
Yeah.
Okay.
As far as the injuries go, Larry hurt his knee, so we'll do all the tests tomorrow and see exactly where he's at there.
The Chiefs are already playing with no Mitch Morse.
Fulton is a backup center. Can Washington expose these new players?
It's always tough when the guys go down, but we're all really interchangeable as a unit, so next man up, that's our mantra.
The injury to starting left guard, Laurent Duvernay-Tardif, was not the start Kansas City was looking for. And to make matters worse, the Chiefs' defense was having troubles of their own.
Cousins off play action. He's going to set up, and he's throwing long for the end zone against Peters, and it is going to be caught.
Marcus Peters claiming prior, pushed off, but it's a touchdown for the Washington Redskins.
Gruden has a decision to make, and they're going to bring on the bigs and go for it here on 4th and 1 at the Kansas City 29-yard line.
Play fake. Cousins got a good block on the outside.
Our motto is don't blink, and don't get discouraged when you get down or things happen in the game. And we knew it was going to be a battle.
Hopkins' kick is good. Kansas City must respond, down 10-0 in the first quarter.
Despite the slow start, this deficit was not uncharted territory. Just 3 weeks prior, the Chiefs would trail the then-defending Super Bowl champions by the same margin.
In a night when it looked like the Kansas City Chiefs were going to get blown out, are now in the lead.
Trying to make history repeat itself, Coach Reid would lean on a deadly quick release from his Pro Bowl quarterback, countering the second-best rush defense in the league.
Quick pass, bubble screen. Wilson breaks through the first wall, gets popped out of bounds.
I think there's a lot of ways to show toughness as a quarterback. You know, you're getting hit, and not letting that affect you. Being able to stand in there and still make throws.
Oh, it's the hot potato. Catch it, release it, whether you get the laces or not.
By getting the ball out quickly, the Redskin front appeared to be attempting to time up Smith's cadence. However, lucky for Kansas City, the seasoned vet QB has seen this tactic before.
Kansas City 1 for 4 on 3rd down.
Olchin now jumping across, could be a free play.
And whistles and flags stop the play for an offside call.
And that definitely opens up the playbook. Big break for Kansas City Chiefs. They need to take advantage of it now.
We came out, they maybe took it up one notch too far, and then our guys just kind of settled down and then started working better together.
3 tight ends in a triangle set to the right of Alex Smith, who's got Kareem Hunt, sidecar, ball in the right hash.
In the red zone for the first time tonight, they're the Washington 17. Alex Smith to the goal line, caught in traffic. Touchdown, Travis Kelce.
Kelce draped by Breland. It did not matter. It's a 17-yard strike, and the Chiefs continue the red zone mastery.
We knew we weren't playing our style of football, especially offensively. And it's just accountability. It's looking around at the guy next to you, knowing that he's busting his tail all game just for the same outcome that you are.
These are 3 tight ends at the top of the screen, and they're going to use a big tight end to clear out the safety, and you're going to see Kelce go to work on a beautifully timed post pattern. Great play calling by Andy Reid. Now's the time to celebrate.
Harrison Butker's first extra point attempt. in the NFL is good.
After the Redskins dominated the first 20 minutes of this game, the Chiefs are back within 3.
Feeding off their newfound offensive success, the Chiefs' defense would force Cousins to complete just 4 out of his next 8 passes and would not allow a single third down conversion in the second quarter.
I look at it as they were like 8 of 13 on third down, and we were like 4 of 11. And I just think if we had, converted a few more of those makeable third downs, we stay on the field longer, time of possessions improve, we give our defense a break, and who knows.
The Chiefs' D would then capitalize on a Cousins miscue on the final drive of the half, giving the ball back to the league's 5th-ranked 2-minute offense with 36 seconds left to go.
So now the Chiefs get a chance to score twice here. Again, the Chiefs playing with a chopped-up offensive line. Low snap from Zach Fulton. Alex Smith is scrambling to the right side. He is going to run 20, 25, first down plus. Up the field, stays in bounds. 40, 45, and gets all the way to midfield, and then pile driven to the ground.
You don't always get opportunities to run the football. In some games, there's a bunch like this, and all of a sudden I find myself on the edge, and that's the way the defense played us.
I think the Redskins, it was a low snap. He picked it up athletically.
Corner blitz, bad snap. Alex Smith has the presence to pick it up. Perhaps the best thing he does is make something out of nothing.
Everybody always says he's sneaky athletic, but the fact is he's just athletic. He can run. There's no doubt about it.
10-7 Washington, 25 seconds remaining, second quarter. The Chiefs have first and 10 at the Redskin 48. Snap back, face mask high. Throwing across the middle, wide open as Kelsey cradles the ball. A 22-yard pass over the middle.
They're certainly in field goal range now.
To tie a game in primetime is far from routine. It was time for the new face on the Chiefs field goal unit to make his debut.
Well, here you go, Harrison Butker, the rookie out of Georgia Tech.
His first career field goal attempt in the NFL for the only undefeated team in the league on Monday Night Football.
Those uprights are a lot tighter than they are at Georgia Tech, let me tell you.
So this would be a 46-yard attempt for Butker. Placement is down. Butker trying to line it up, and this one is drifting, and it'll be no good, wide to the left side.
First field goal attempt in the NFL, wide to the left.
And you have to monitor the psychology of the young kicker.
And the Chiefs rallied in the second quarter, but miss a 46-yard field goal that could have tied the game.
Harrison Butker, who had to answer questions all week from the media about how he was going to handle this moment, prime time at Arrowhead in your NFL debut, suddenly became a question mark of his own, as the NFL's only undefeated team went into halftime trailing by 3 points after that miss. There would be more opportunities and more chances for Butker to provide that answer.
Chiefs Replay is brought to you by Park University, the official higher education partner of the Kansas City Chiefs. Microsoft Surface, the official tablet of the Kansas City Chiefs. Premier Mazda and Premier Volvo of Overland Park. And by the University of Kansas Health System, the official healthcare provider of the Chiefs and the athlete in you.
Mitch Holzer's back at Arrowhead Stadium. The Chiefs trailing 10-7.
Washington started out very well, then it looked like Kansas City stabilized in that second quarter.
Although the Chiefs seemed to have found their offensive attack, one weapon went seemingly unused throughout the first half. Rookie running back Kareem Hunt carried the ball just 5 times for a total of 24 yards, matching his lowest number of touches at the midway point since Week 2 against the eventual Super Bowl champion Philadelphia Eagles.
A lot of guys would have rushed everything coming out because there wasn't a lot of room that first half, but he didn't do that. Stayed patient. It's another dimension that the defense has to try to stop.
Hunt's presence would soon be felt, as the Chiefs would hand the ball off to him 6 out of their first 10 plays to start the second half, threatening Washington for the 3rd consecutive drive.
Trying to get to the angle, and is stretching out and is just short of the end zone.
I'm just doing what I love to do and just playing the game I, love to play and, see the holes and hit the holes.
You got the hottest young back in football. You're inside the 1. They snuck it in short yardage the last time.
Snap back, handoff, Hunt. No, Alex Smith keeps it. Left side, touchdown! Kansas City as Alex Smith tastes the sweet nectar of the end zone.
I thought our O-line in the second half really settled down, especially with Larry out. I thought we were able to mix it up, run and pass, a lot of different looks. I thought those guys got us going.
After giving the Washington defense a heavy dose of Kareem Hunt, the Chiefs decided it was time to prescribe a lethal read option. The same play that Kirk Cousins and the Washington offense attempted earlier in the game on a similar 3rd and goal situation that left 8-year pro Frank Zombo unblocked and with the responsibility to contain Cousins. Now, it was time for Washington's Preston Smith to take the test. Kansas City elects to tempt the 3-year pro, leaving him unblocked and with a decision to make. Instead of staying home and keeping contain, Smith appears to bite on the mesh point and follows Hunt down the line. Little does he know, Alex Smith reads his opportunity and takes advantage of a wide-open lane, left exactly where Frank Zombo made a touchdown-saving tackle just 2 quarters prior.
Now can the defense step up after the Redskin offense really had the Chiefs defense on its heels for a quarter and a half?
Let's see if the captain of the Redskins can match a score with one of his own.
Kirk Cousins on first down. He is throwing a pass, a seam pattern right wide open. 45-yard line, 40, Vernon Davis. The venerable Vernon Davis at the 20. Comes back all the way across the field at the 15. And the Chiefs eventually tackle him all the way down at the 6-yard line.
Vernon Davis is 33 years old, but he can still run.
Kansas City defense crowding the middle, anticipating a run for Pirine. They fake it to him, and the catch is made for a touchdown.
And just like that, the Redskins, in lightning fashion, retake the lead at 17-14.
Eating up just 1 minute and 38 seconds, the Redskins wasted no time regaining the lead, handing the ball right back to the red-hot Chief offense, whose creativity and recent success would exploit yet another Redskin victim.
1:57 to go, third quarter. Press coverage shown to the left of the Chiefs offense. Alex Smith pump faking, fires. Albert Wilson makes the catch at the 15. Was not touched. Gets up and peels right for a gain of 14 yards.
Facing a 3rd down and 6, the Chiefs decided to give the Redskins a very familiar formation to defend. The same formation used in the second quarter that allowed tight end Travis Kelce to find the end zone. This time, Kansas City appeared to be potentially setting up Kelce for a similar look to keep the chains moving. However, linebacker Martrell Spate would soon find that Alex Smith had other ideas.
And he's going to use Kelce to come underneath and draw the underneath coverage, and you'll see Wilson come right in behind him, but it's number 87, Kelce, who gets the underneath coverage to bite. You see the hole by Wilson, number 12. That's great design and recognition by Andy Reid and Alex Smith.
So Butker 1 of 2 tonight with 1 second remaining in the third quarter. The Chiefs tie the game at 17 apiece.
Kareem Hunt and the Chief offense would continue to own the time of possession in the fourth and final quarter, adding to their nearly 14-minute offensive domination throughout the third.
10th play of the drive. Draw play. Kareem Hunt right. 35-yard line, 30. Up the right hash. And he's down to the Redskin 24.
But it wasn't until 3rd and 4 that the Redskins would finally appear to stop the bleeding.
Shotgun snap and look to throw it. In cut, incomplete.
Conley couldn't hang on. Hit him right in the number 17, but there's a flag down far side of the field.
Illegal use of hands to the face. Number 26, defense. 5-yard penalty, automatic first down.
That is an automatic first down for the Chiefs. It would have been 4th down and 3, and Breland almost yanked the helmet off of Tyreek Hill.
Boy, defensive penalties have doomed the Redskins tonight.
Their 5th penalty that has resulted in a Kansas City first down.
Too many penalties on defense against a very good football team. And we had neutral zone infractions, offsides. We had hands of the face on a ball that wasn't even close to the receiver on the other side of the field. Can't give them more opportunities.
Kansas City 8 out of 12 on 3rd down. Smith wants to bring a hitter. Kelce stumbled. The ball went off him up in the air. Wilson caught it.
Wilson makes a big boy play. It was Spade who had a chance to intercept it, and then Wilson snatched it from him to give the Chiefs a chance here to go in front with a field goal.
Preventing a potentially disastrous situation, Albert Wilson's catch off of Travis Kelce's helmet for no gain on 3rd down could prove to be one of the biggest plays of the game, avoiding a deadly turnover in the red zone and giving Harrison Butker a chance at the lead.
And here he is. Harrison Butker missed his first try from 46, and this one's good from 32.
And the Chiefs regain the lead at 20-17 at 4:51 to go in the game.
Sellout crowd going crazy here at Arrowhead Stadium, trying to help the Chiefs protect a 3-point lead.
Cousins is going to zip a pass that's complete to Terrell Pryor at the 40 in front.
After completing their first pass since the start of the fourth quarter, the Redskins looked to answer the Butker field goal aggressively. However, the struggle to find a consistent air attack would force Cousins to find an alternate route to potentially once again pull ahead.
Yeah, we knew he was a runner. Early in the game, he started off, being a pocket passer, and he transitioned and running the ball, and, we had to adjust to that also.
They did a good job taking some people away and doubling some people, and really all I had was to run and then try to score from there and end the game.
Cousins will be in a shotgun, and no play bigger than this one.
Kansas City rush 4. Cousins throws to the end zone, and it is dropped.
He had the ball for 7/8 of the play, and as he was coming down, Josh Doxson could not bring it to the ground with control. Philip Gaines was defending.
Jordan Reed was open as well on my right side, and just took my chance with Josh. And that's where you go back on the plane home and you talk about, could I work Jordan? Should I work Jordan?
Josh almost had it, made unbelievable effort for the ball. Unfortunately, couldn't plug it in with hitting the ground.
Dustin Hopkins will try a 40-yard field goal. His long of the year is 41. Hopkins' kick is good. And the game is tied at 20 apiece with 47 seconds remaining in the game.
What a great drive by the Redskins. Do they have enough fuel in the tank to get a stop on defense and force overtime? Andy Reid has plenty of time.
Taking the field with 47 seconds left, Alex Smith looked to notch another fourth-quarter game-winning drive. But sometimes, pulling off an effort of this magnitude requires a bit of a scramble.
Snap back to Alex Smith in the pocket. Flush from the pocket now, running right. Holding it, he's going to throw it late. He's got Albert Wilson. Makes an over-the-shoulder grab. Albert Wilson continues to make big boy plays.
Scramble drill, it's something that every offense works. So, I was going opposite across the field, and he scrambled out right, so I kind of reverse field and went up the sideline.
When he escapes, you have the plaster, and you have a number of backup players, and what a great job by Albert Wilson.
Earlier, I had this really similar scramble where I scrambled out to the right, and everybody was turning and running. I had backs to me, and I was able to get a big run. And luckily, I felt like that time around, I got some attention on me, and Albert made a heck of a play.
As Smith avoided pressure, wide receiver Albert Wilson immediately adjusted his route, forcing a 3-on-3 situation on the edge. Because of Smith's already established run threat, Washington linebacker Martrell Spate abandons Wilson to pursue Smith, who appears to be seeking an open seam down the field. Thanks to Tyreek Hill pulling Redskin cornerback Fabian Moreau towards the sideline and virtually out of harm's way, Smith's window of opportunity opens, and Wilson makes the biggest play of the game, keeping Kansas City's potential game-winning drive alive.
27 seconds to go, 1st and 10. Kansas City at the Washington 24.
After a quick pass to Chris Conley, the Chiefs had seen enough and elected to send the bigs out to position the ball on the right hash mark, leaving a 43-yard feat for the rookie kicker to seal the game.
The Chiefs look like they're going to take it down. The 2nd and 11, they spike the ball.
And John, again, we go back to the rookie kicker.
How about this for your debut as a Kansas City Chief?
Well, I was confident because he was confident. I talked to him after the first miss, and he goes, I got it.
This would be to win it, and now a timeout called by Jay Gruden. And as always, the field goal is up and good, but he gets iced.
He used the timeout to ice the kicker. What kind of goes into the decision there? Maybe saving it for later.
Thought I could think about it a little bit.
I heard him call the timeout. I said, just go ahead and kick this, and it was a good ball. And then after I made that, I was kind of like, all right, just stay calm. You're going to make this. Just be smooth.
Less than a week ago, he's just on a practice squad for Carolina. There he is, in all likelihood to win it.
20-20 tie, high snap, pulled down. Butker's kick is out, and it's right down the boulevard! It's good! And the Chiefs take a 23-20 lead with 4 seconds left in regulation. Welcome to the Chiefs' kingdom, Harrison Butker. Chiefs 23, Redskins 20.
Only thing you can do now is hope miracles happen if you're a Redskin.
After taking the lead with 4 seconds left to go in regulation, Justin Houston and the Kansas City defense would trot onto the field for one last Redskin effort. Little did they know, the party was just getting started.
Stanford throwback, and Chris Jones is waiting on him and eats up Cousins, and Kansas City stays undefeated.
This might be meaningful to some. Houston scores a touchdown.
And the Chiefs stay undefeated at 4-0 in a hard-fought victory.
Most of all, we just settled down. We were juiced up at the beginning, and it's you talk about a Cinderella story. This is one of those.
Hey, welcome to Kansas City.
Chiefs on 3, 1, 2, 3, Chiefs.
Chiefs Replay is brought to you by Park University, the official higher education partner of the Kansas City Chiefs. Microsoft Surface, the official tablet of the Kansas City Chiefs. Premier Mazda and Premier Volvo of Overland Park. And by the University of Kansas Health System, the official healthcare provider of the Chiefs and the athlete in you.